Hi all, this is Soumit Anmula. My bid side is 2023mt93416. This is regarding the quick task assignment developed as part of cross-platform application development subject. As part of the quick task, have developed an app which allows the users to effectively organize their daily activities on day-to-day basis. This project connects the Flutter code base with the Backfur app for simple data management and authentication purposes. In this project, have implemented the login register features, which connects to the Backfire apps to store the user credentials securely. Users can be able to add, view, and delete their tasks. Users should be able to mark the task and toggle the status to complete and incomplete. The additional features that are implemented are users can be able to edit their task. Basic styling and layout modifications have been implemented. Basic error handling for the authentication and the data management are taken care of. Have created an account in the Backfor app for the assignment. Like we have two databases here, one for the user credentials, like where we can store the username, password, and the email ID, and have created one more database to store the task details. Like whenever a user submits an task, I mean, in the sense like whenever users create a task or edit the task and update and delete the task, like those will be reflected in the Flutter database. My Flutter code is up and running, and I'll just go to the quick task in the emulator. I'm in the emulator now. So this is the home page where user can log in or else he can sign up. So as this is the first time, like users can sign up, and users can have to provide the username and password. If the username and password are not provided, like an error message will be popped out. Let me just register myself with an basic credentials. So user is successfully created and we can just validate the same over the user database. Yeah, we can see that the user has been created now. And let me just try to sign up again. We'll see what happens. As the user is already existed, app is not allowing to create a new user with the same username. Let me just log in. If I just give wrong username and password, like I'll be given an pop-up that the username or the password is invalid. And let me just log in with the correct credentials this time. And this is the home page, and there's a logout option at the top, and I can just click on that and I'll be redirected to the login page. Let me just log in again. So this is the home page where user can view all his tasks. This is the first time the user has been landed, so that's where he can see no task over here. So there's an option to click create a new task. User can create a task with the title, description, and the due date. So I've created an assignment, and we can just verify the same over the Flutter database. Let me just go ahead and create one more task. Let me just refresh it here, and you can see the full stack as well over here. Let me just edit couple of details. So the description is updated as well as the due date also has been updated. Let me just update the due date to 13 and we'll see what happens. So it has been updated as well. And let me just go to the full stack and I'll just give it an updated description. So the updated details can be reflected over the back for that. Let me just go ahead and delete this task and let me just refresh. And we can see only one app which is related to the CAPD assignment. If I just create a new task without the title, like it will not allow us because that title is a mandatory field. So here user can mark the status like they can just toggle the status like to complete and incomplete. And if I just click on complete and if I just go to the completed tab, like we can only see the completed task, whereas in incomplete we can see only the incompleted task. Well, let me just click here and it will be moved to the completed tab. As such, like user can toggle the statuses. And there is an option for the better styling. User can change to lighter or dark mode as required. Let me just log it from here. And the snippets like for whatever happening, like we can just visualize that in the Flutter console, like for the log out and like for the querying to get the details and for creating a new task file registering also like we can visualize that in the logs. So the features what have been implemented can be accessed in over the browser, iOS, everywhere. So as Flutter is an cross app laptop development, a single code base can satisfy all different platforms. As part of the project, like we have created an account and have created a couple of databases over here. And the basic authentication has been implemented. And here we can user can log in and register themselves. And with the register details, they can able to log in and even user can log out. The login, whenever the user is created, like the respective details would be stored in the user database. The same features can be achieved over the browser and the following snippets have been provided here. The login and logout can be achieved over the browser as well. So those snippets will be available here. As in, if you see here, like have there are two users, like one have created from the mobile, the other from the browser. And like whenever I'm registering, like you can see the same over the Flutter database. Like I'm just making an API call to the Flutter database to create the sign up, and similarly for the login and for the logout as well, you can see the snippets. The second feature is regarding the task management. Whenever user logins, like he can see all his tasks, and there will be an option to create a new task, and he can provide few basic details like adding the assignment, description, and the dates, and those can be visualized again in the home page. So whenever user add a new task, like it can be seen in the back for app database as well. And like user can delete their task, and like whenever they delete, like same can be visualized over the back for a database. The same can be implemented over the browser as well, and those snippets have been provided here. And like whenever we add a task, like if you see, like whenever we are creating new task, like we are making an API call to the back for app, and here you can see the type as create. Similarly for the delete, and for to view all the tasks, like we are doing a query operation. uh, Coming to the feature 3, so user can mark the task to complete and incomplete, and there is a tab for the complete and incomplete as well, so user can toggle the status to complete and incomplete as necessary. So same features can be implemented over the browser as well. Those signals are provided here. So coming to the photos, like users can edit their details, like they can just edit the description, the title, or the due date, and same can be visualized over the database as well. And here we are saving the operation. The same feature has been implemented of the browser as well, and those templates are provided here. This is the fifth feature, like where user can see the basic styling, where users can just click on the toggle button, like where they can go to the dark mode and lighter mode as needed. So same implementation is over the browser as well. Coming to the basic error handling, like user whenever user trying to log in with without the username and password, like error respective error message will be displayed. Same with the sign up page as well. And if a user trying to register with the existing username, this pop-up message will be shown to the end user. If user is trying to log in with invalid credentials, will be showing the respective message, and user will not be able to allow to create a new task. Sorry, user will not be able to create a task without a title. So the basic handling can be seen over the browser as well. And let me just read this. Have created an code base in the GitHub and have provided an access to everyone. And the same code has been pushed to this repo. And I would like to thanks for the Chandan sir to provide for providing this opportunity to learn the Flutter code base. Thank you.